My name is Cassandra Sampas. I graduated in 1977, and I played field hockey and basketball. I had grown up in Lowell, Massachusetts, where there weren't many opportunities for girls to play sports. And I was fortunate to be able to go to a small girls' school my last 2 years of high school and fell in love with field hockey and basketball. And so I was really delighted when I came to Marietta and I was able to play those sports. It was an interesting time. There was a lot of other things going on at that time. It was very obvious that there were more men's sports, more like one example, when I injured my knee playing basketball and I needed to have it taped before a game, I had to go in the men's training room to get my knee taped, which at the time I didn't think was so horrible, but anyway. But there were no equal facilities for women. There was no women's locker room at all. Women just brought their equipment there and changed before they got into the field house. So there were a lot of discrepancies as far as, what women had versus men. When I started, there were only the two sports. By the time I graduated, there were a few more. I did try out crew, but I couldn't do that, basketball, field hockey, my double major, and deal with my knee that was still bothering me. So, but that was fun, though, the little bit I got to try of crew. There are lots of things I think about, especially being female at the time. I can remember my brother being offered other opportunities that I was never offered. And I fought a little bit to get some equal stuff that my brother got that I didn't, just within the family. There were just a lot of things at the time, like not understanding. I had a learning disability and people didn't understand that at the time, and that was a real challenge for me. So it was a challenging time in college, but I loved it and I miss it. And I love being back in Marietta. I've really enjoyed, I've been here for more than 24 hours now and been a little bit on campus. And so teammates, it was the opportunity to travel to other colleges, have see parts of West Virginia and Ohio that I never would have seen otherwise. And there was a camaraderie that, we anticipated. We had Violet LeClaire was our coach. The first year we had somebody else, but my last 3 years we had her, and she was great. And so that was, another nice thing. And it was just nice to have a different experience than what I had had earlier in my life. Well, it's sort of a mixed bag for me because my mother was from Marietta. And so I've been driving around town and seeing different sites in town, and did a little genealogy this afternoon. And but it's so nice to see how much the college has changed in a nice, positive way. And it just feels nice to be back in Marietta. And people in Marietta are so friendly. I forgot my charger for my camera and somebody loaned me one, and no one would have done that at home. So that was nice. It's nice to be back in the Midwest.